Yes.
By Angros's beard!
I am ready! Tango of fireflies!
What do you want?
New orders? I am ready!
On guard!
At your signal! Fandango of fireflies!
Yes?
Garoshem! By Angros's beard!
Right on!
Yes!
Yes? Attack! Hey!
Ready on call.
New orders? Ball of healing! Don't do that! At your signal! Invoco Elementum!
Yes?
Yes? By Angros's
New orders?
beard!
Yes!
Ready on call. Yes?
I am ready!
Yes?
Don't do that! Yes.
Ready on call.
Meet my axe! Attack!
New orders? Don't do that.
Yes? On guard.
Yes.
Garoshem meets my axe!
Yes? Bring 'em!
New orders? Understood. Yes.
Yes?
New orders? At your signal!
What do you want? Yeah!
Yes.
Hey!
New orders? Elementum!
Ready on call.
Garoshem!
What do you want?
Yes. Charge!
Yes?
New orders? I am ready!
Yes?
Yes!
Ready on call.
Invoco elementum! Don't do that! At your signal! Don't do that!
Meet my axe!
At your signal! Invoco elementum!
Yes?
Yes?
Yes!
Hey!
Don't do that!
Yes? Ha-ha!
Yes!
By Angros's beard!
I am ready! Don't do that! Invoco elementum!
Rah!
Yes? Yeah!
Garoshem! Hey!
Yes!
Hmm?
Yes?
Ready on call. Bring 'em!
I am ready! Defaxius!
Hey! By Angros's beard!
Yes? Ha-ha!
Don't do that! Understood!
Yes?
I am ready! I will have
Ready on call.
Hey.
Ready on call.
Garoshem. By Angros's beard.
Don't do that! Target confirmed! Charge!
Yes.
Yes?
New orders?
Ready on call. Right on.
Garoshem. Rah!
Yes? Bring 'em!
I am ready! Yes!
Yes. Hey.
Ready on call.
Da. Attack!
Yes? Ha-ha!
Hey. Yes. Rah!
What do you want?
Da. By Angros's beard.
Yes?
Hey.
What do you want? Yes? On guard.
Da.
Ready on call. Bring 'em!
Garoshem! Yes?
What do you want? Yes?
Hey!
Hmm? Yes? What do you want? Ready on call. On guard.
Hey!
What do you want? Yeah!
Yeah!
Yes? Right on! Yeah!
Yes? Don't fall back. Meet my axe! By Angros's beard!
Yes? Bring 'em!
Hey!
Yes? What do you want? Yes? Yeah! Haha! Right on.
Garoshem meets my axe.
Yes? Bring 'em!
Yes. Attack!
Wait, I beg of you. Look at me, Narok. Don't you recognize me? Leave the darkness of this place and follow me to the eternal flame, my brother.
Finally, you have found me. I have endured here in the darkness for an eternity. Alone with my rage and my despair, my hatred soaks every stone of this place. But I shall remain in the darkness no longer. It binds me no longer. I am free.
May you find peace now, my brother. Thank you. I am deeper in your debt than I will ever be able to repay. I know I owe you an explanation. This place was the object of my soul quest. The soul spark of my dead twin brothers was trapped here. Finally, he is free. I am sorry I couldn't tell you the entire truth, but the oath that binds me to the River Father also prevented me from becoming involved. I could only trust in your heroism. Well, I did intervene, but to create peace, not to fight. But I could only free my brother's soul spark once you had contained the evil. Yes, all this must be very confusing for you. Ask your questions. You deserve the answers. Narok was my twin brother. As you may know, the bond between twins is very close among us Angrashim. It is almost as if we share a soul. We grew up in Toshmur, the place the humans know as Woodwatch. Side by side, we delved in the mines of Lur. We knew great happiness when we struck a new vein of ore. We drove the shaft ever deeper into the mountain until, for the first time in our lives, we came into disagreement. Narok warned caution, but I urged him to dig ever deeper. One day, Narok suddenly noticed small fragments of stone falling from the roof of the shaft. As quick as a flash, he pushed me into a side tunnel. But then the mountain came down on him. Half the tunnel had caved in. I burrowed frantically, with bare hands and bleeding fingers. But all I found was his lifeless body. His soul spark had already departed, but I knew it had not been extinguished completely. As long as I also lived, it would wander without finding peace. From that day, I knew only one goal: to guide my brother's soul spark home to Angrosh. Yes, all this must be very confusing for you, I cannot say. But since the days of the Great Flood, this place has been filled with the rage of effort. My brother's soul spark and the anger of the old god may have transformed one of the crabs here into that monster. But that is just conjecture. No, no, all thanks must go to you. And I deeply regret that I could not tell you the entire truth. Yes, all this must be very... Yes, I will tell you my tale. You know me as the voice of the River Father. But before that, I followed my calling as a geode and served Sumu, the Great Mother. I lost my brother before we could take the baptism of fire together. The bond between us was therefore so strong that I barely survived the loss. So I placed myself under the care of a Shepherd of Souls. Shepherd of Souls is the name we Angroshim give to a geode. Even more than the art of magic, I learned to understand the pain surrounding my brother, and it was to him that I dedicated my decision to care for all of Sumu's creation. All geodes share the fate of having lost a twin brother, and we all know that the soul spark of our dead twin is not lost, but wanders Ethra without rest. To find and guide that soul back to Angrosh's eternal flame is the burning desire of every Shepherd of Souls. We call this goal the Soul Quest. Eventually, I was able to track Narog's soul to this temple, but Effort's rage had trapped him here. It seemed impossible to reach Narog. I despaired, but then the River Father began to speak to me. He promised to help me to get into the temple if I would spread his word along the banks of the great river. Several divine cycles have passed since then, but he kept his promise, as you can see. And I have learned to value his wisdom. After all, he is one of the oldest of Sumu's children. Yes, all this must... Effort's rage still fills the temple. This place will remain a threat until the dispute between the Ocean God and the River Father abates. Therefore, I shall continue to watch over it. As the gods are not known to settle their quarrels particularly quickly, I expect to spend the rest of my life here. But I do not mind. I like it here. Yes, all this must be very confusing for you. Ask your questions. Without doubt, the temple's dire influence drew those vile creatures to the great river. But it is strange that they also served as guardians of the key artifact. It may be that Effort wanted the temple to be opened. Maybe it is the first step in a reconciliation with the River Father. But the ways of the gods are mysterious. Yes, all this must be very confusing. Yes, your work here is done, but there is always a need for heroes along the banks of the great river. May the River Father bless you and guide you in your future deeds. Here, take my cudgel as reward. It may not look like much, but there is more to it than meets the eye, as with so many things in Sumu's creation. Let us leave this place to its silence. Perhaps one day that silence will become peace. If you wish, I can lead you back out. As you wish, but take care.
New orders?
Ready on call.
Don't do that! I am ready! Don't do that! Consider it done. At your signal! A simple task.
Yes?
Don't do that! I'll do it.
Ready on call.
New orders. Consider it done.
Yes?
Don't do that!
Garoshem.
Ready on call.
Yes!
How can the river father's voice?
New orders? Yes! Don't do that! I am ready!
How can the river...
Garoshem.
Yes?